Greetings, ASA members. Today let's talk school safety, mental health, our teachers, and then finish with some opportunities. The State Board of Education met today and took action to approve the school safety grant timeline and the process. In other words, they reversed themselves from their meeting in June. Attached to this message are a short PowerPoint and some frequently asked questions for guidance, and these documents were presented at the State Board meeting today. Now remember, the grant application, the window for that application will be less than 2 weeks, and it'll occur from September, in mid-September, I think the 12th through the 26th. And so you need to get working on that immediately, and you will have a choice of applying for school resource officers, school counselors, or social workers, or all three if you wish. Start working on your safety plans now. If you apply for all three positions, you will have to prioritize. If you only are given one, you will have to say, if I only get one, the one I want is the school counselor or the SRO. So be prepared to make those decisions. Now, speaking of school safety, let's look at the national picture. On the screen here, you'll see a map of where school shootings have occurred. There's been 220 such incidents since Columbine in 1999. Now, the blue circles indicate targeted shootings, where specific individuals were targeted. The red circles, where the shooter was indiscriminate, just went into a building and started killing people. Large circles indicate shootings that had greater than 10 victims. So, apply for these school safety grants. Well, Arizona is still not really represented on that map. The article that has this map and discusses school shootings in general can be reached through a link in this message. Now, as I mentioned, the grant also allows for school counselors because, as we know, mental health is also an issue, not just for our students in school, but in our state as a whole. Here's another map showing incidents of suicide by counties in Arizona. Note the much higher incidence in Arizona's rural counties. The suicide rate in many rural counties is double that in Maricopa. Remember, in September, there are 3 statewide behavioral health and suicide prevention service forums. And you can see the flyer for those forums at another link in this message. And they take place in north, central, and southern Arizona. Now, let's stay with maps since we're on a little bit of a geography run here. This map is a little more positive. It shows the dedication of our teachers. The start of school each year always coincides with the emptying of teacher wallets. Why? Because they're emptying their wallets to buy supplies for their classrooms. This map shows state by state how much teachers spend on school supplies. The national average is $459 per teacher. And guess what? For this category, Arizona is way above average. Yes, our teachers spend $552 per classroom, almost $100 above the national average. That's because their pay is also way above the national. Well, no, that's a lie. Only California, Michigan, and Hawaii educators spend more than Arizona's teachers. 46 other states spend less. Finally, remember some upcoming events that can enhance your professional education. Learn from the top education lawyers in Arizona at the 25th Annual Principal in the Law Conference. That's September 19th. Grand Canyon University is hosting a school safety conference on September 26th. Another can't-miss event is the Superintendent's and Higher Education Fall Conference that ASA presents. It's in Sedona, and that's September 29th through October 1st. Telling our story, opening our doors. And high school administrators, you have a new conference, an unconference, on October 24th. Finally, a reminder, recognize the excellent work being done by your fellow administrators. Nominations are open for the Superintendent of the Year and the Assistant Secondary Principal of the Year. Remember, safe, secure schools require constant attention to school culture. A safe, secure school starts by building it from within, and then you can protect it from without. Stay safe.